Well, I've been tutoring across a wide range of subjects and age levels since 2008, and there are many, many reasons why parents call to engage a tutor for their child. Often there might be an exam coming up, perhaps 7+ or 11+ entrance exams, equally internal primary school SATs exams, and of course GCSEs and A-levels. In my experience, however, it's rare for an exam result to be a parent's sole concern. All parents want their child to flourish at school, to be happy and confident and enjoy learning. They don't just want their child to be motivated and be a good student, they actually want them to be genuinely inspired.
I think it's been absolutely excellent, and the speed at which we've seen results has been, I think, phenomenal. I've really been impressed. Tanya, we didn't know why Tanya wasn't progressing and why her grades weren't so good. She's a very bright child, but it was only after one 45-minute session with Scott that it became obvious that it was her critical thinking that was the issue, and that she wasn't able to answer the questions. She knew what the answers were, she could list them, but very quickly, like you would in maths, whereas the problem was actually being able to write and talk around it and form an argument on paper for an exam. So that's where Scott concentrated his efforts with her, and yeah, she's gone from I think it's grade D in September, over 3 months. She's now predicted, she was predicted at B in January, and over the course of the last month they're now saying that she'll have an A in her A-level. So 4 or 5 months she's gone from a D to an A. So. Wow. Very good.
The quality of the rapport between tutor and student is absolutely central to the success of our tuition. We take the time to consider the strengths of particular tutors and match them to the needs and personalities of students. As a result, parents often call within 1 or 2 lessons to say that they're absolutely delighted with their tutor and the quality of the relationship that's being built. All Knowledge Seekers tutors go through a rigorous selection and training process with us. As well as the necessary DBS, formerly CRB check, we screen and interview every tutor face-to-face. We observe their teaching, and for me it's crucial to know how I would feel as a student learning from that tutor, which is why I get all applicants to teach me something. During the teaching, I'm thinking, do I feel excited? Do they put me at ease? Are they tailoring this to the pace of learning that I need? And really, do I feel connected to this person? That emotional connection is what makes a student actually want to learn.
What about making a mind map?
Yeah, I've done that.
So, you have things like that coming off it.
Well, as a tutor, I take responsibility for a child's whole learning experience. So that means, as well as assessing what they do and don't know in their subject, I also look at how they learn best, most effectively. And that allows me to choose and select activities that are specifically tailored for their learning style, and that incorporates their personality, their interests, and also their sense of humour, and that really ups the pace of learning. GCSE tuition is a perfect example. When a child's struggling in one subject, it often links to wider issues of organisation and poor revision strategies, and that can create a lot of anxiety. Parents are looking for a tutor to give their child a long-term structure from the start and the tools to succeed. And that includes how to organise your notes, plan a revision timetable, and learn actively and effectively. And this idea of not being limited to subject content is something that Knowledge Seekers really major on.
Effective tuition builds children's confidence and self-belief, whilst at the same time hitting the curriculum points and exam requirements. When children are enjoying what they're doing, having fun, and they actually like their tutor, they work so much harder, both in and outside the tuition, and that's when real breakthroughs can occur.
Scott's my tutor. I really like him because he's really kind, caring, and always understands if I don't know the answer.
What I find most rewarding about tuition is seeing a child achieve a personal victory in an area in which they'd previously struggled. I also enjoy seeing the parents' reaction when they realise that their child's needs are actually being met and that the child is enjoying the learning process. I think that the emphasis in tuition should actually be on the child's self-confidence and self-belief rather than just the curriculum or their exam results.
He helps me learn by building my confidence and finding new methods to make it easier for me to learn how to do it.
What can we do with the fire then to link the beginning and the middle?
Toski's house burnt down, so he was staying with Big Mouth while the insurance was coming through.
Okay.
My favourite thing about my tutorials is they're really fun and they're just really in a nice environment, so I don't feel pressured or anything like that.
Parents are often pleasantly surprised by how quickly this new relationship produces an improvement in their child's results and attitude to study. And it's this kind of feedback from parents and students alike that brings me the most satisfaction.
Do you want to roll one of those to find a way?
At the core of Knowledge Seekers is the fact that we really care about every student and we want them to feel like their tutor is their personal learning champion.
I would wholeheartedly recommend Knowledge Seekers. I would definitely tell them what a fantastic result we've had in such a short space of time. I've already started telling people to give you a call